Hey everybody, welcome back. Um, let's gonna finish the iron farm today. I got 3 villagers in there. They're sleeping right now. I would like to get a zombie to come in here. So it just turned nighttime. I grabbed the villagers off camera just because it was kind of a hassle in the last video there to get um, them over, and I didn't want to have to go through all that for an episode again. So I made some leads with some string, went over to where all the villagers were and kind of brought them over. I don't know if it matters or not if one of them has a job already. I know one of them came over to the bed immediately once it turned night, so we might have to do some rework there. But for now, there are 3 villagers down there, and we're just gonna go try to find a zombie now. This might be kind of tricky. Oh, there's one over here. Okay, I really don't want to deal with the skeleton. Alright, let's see if we can get the zombie to come over. Hopefully it doesn't turn into a drowned. I don't actually know if that might just happen. I guess zombies can't swim. Well, that's a bummer. Might have to build a bridge. Temporary bridge for that. What is that noise? Okay, I think there's like maybe the fireflies or something. Alright. Let's see if there is a... Let's maybe go over this way. That's really weird. It looks like the village is going to continue this way and it didn't. Alright. Let's get this bridge going just so we can get a zombie over. Hopefully before night ends here. Hopefully before too long we actually have a functioning farm, but I don't really know how that works fully. I know we still have to place a bunch of like half slabs or do the walkway block here so that nothing can spawn around it, namely the iron golems that are supposed to form or spawn in. Whoa, that's a crazy hitbox. How do they see me from all the way over here? Oh no. I need to light up this village a little bit better. Alright, should be back on me. Hopefully he falls into this hole. I don't really know if there's a way to... Is there not a... Okay. There we go. So he's supposed to go down to the villagers now. I think he's still set on me though. Okay. Alright. Alright, he's in the boat. Alright, we got him. And there's an iron golem. Okay, perfect, perfect. So that's... let me watch the tutorial here and see what I need to do next. Still watching the tutorial just because I don't know what I'm doing, but it doesn't really matter, I don't think. Let me see real quick. Okay, so they're all sleeping that way. Actually, before we continue, sorry about that. Let me go to sleep so no more mobs can, well, that guy's really trying to get to this bed. So no more mobs try to, like, attack me. Oh, do you want some bread? Sorry, I need the bread. Okay, something's up with this. We need to do some research there. But in the meantime, now that we have... Oh boy. Now that we have this here, we can, I guess, drill out. Oh my gosh, I don't want all these mobs here. I need to light up this area. I thought he was going to attack the creeper. I'm out of arrows. I'm going in the water. Okay, thank God. I did not want him to blow up everything. Alright, real quick. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the side we want to dig out for these hoppers. And it's just basically a staging area to grab the iron once it comes out. So we'll just do this and have some more blocks here. Probably want to dig down so we can get our chest here. Do I have any chests? Thought I made some, maybe not. Alright. Let's build some chests. Get a double chest at least for now. We can always expand this in the future. Yeah, I guess we'll just... Oh, shoot. I guess we'll just do this for now. Okay. So we have that. Is that... I guess it doesn't need to be completely in the middle. It is, it's roughly in the middle. Anyway. I probably want something like this for now. And then, so this is just creating the chest. Okay. So next we want to... I don't know if I'm going to make this pretty yet. I think I'm just going to make it functional. Here, and then we put half slabs on top of this. Oh man, I fell into my own trap. And then we have the signs here that we can place there, there. Let's see, they're pretty tall, so I think here, 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 oops, here, here. I do really like that you can edit signs now. That used to be insanely difficult, or you couldn't do it very easily. Okay, so that looks good there, and now we just need some lava, which I have one bucket here. It just really needs to be one of them. So in theory, eventually he'll go in there and die, I guess. Let me just keep watching to make sure I'm doing all of this semi-correctly. Ah, that's what I'm missing. We need the water to push him over. Okay, it's all making sense now. And then the final step is 7x7 block. My only concern is that's gonna get kind of loud over here. Incredible. Alright, so then 7x7 from all sides. So I think we will build this area up a little bit here. Hopefully, I might need to get some more dirt. 7x7, that's pretty big. Alright, let's just start with... let me go see if I have... Oh, I have a ton of dirt. Alright, we're good. We're chilling. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Alright, one more. Yeah, it's going to extend over into the pond slash river slash lake a little bit, but that's okay. We'll deal with that in a future aesthetics episode, potentially. Okay, 7. And then, no, don't go down there. Oh no. He might be trapped. Let's try to see if he can get out of there. I don't want him going down here. Probably not the best that he could technically spawn there, but alright, let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh no. I guess this doesn't really matter anymore now that we have everything down there. But this is where we need to dig to, basically. We're gonna need to make a new shovel too. This is gonna burn out pretty quick here. Kinda wanna keep this iron golem around for a little bit until I get this all up and running so that he doesn't spawn up here. I don't think I can. Can I do the... No, I can't. Alright. Alright, and we need 7 on this side. 7, okay. Let's go get a new shovel. Boom. Yeah, I think for now this will work. I'm not too crazy on location that I made this after, you know, taking a few seconds to decide where to build this, but we can always move it in a future episode or something if I really want to, but for now it's functional and that's all it needs to be, really. Alright, and the last step is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright, so we gotta go all the way out there. Man, that's a lot of space. I really don't like the seeds. They're in the way. Alright, we might actually need more dirt after all. Let's put a torch there. Do that? Can I not place torches on this? Oh, that's frustrating. Alright. Just trying to light up the area a little bit so we don't get those mobs spawning over here. Okay. Just have to go all the way out here yet? Holy crap. Okay. Alright, this will eventually be an issue. Man, I should have bridged over there with cobblestone, not dirt, because now I'm basically out of dirt. I am sorry for the lag. I will look before too long here into getting one of those mod packs y'all mentioned about making the experience a little bit more smooth. I don't know why it's so laggy today. It hasn't been like this up until this point, so it could just be some process running in the background or something that's really slow today, but... Oh, is my shovel gonna make it? I don't think it's gonna make it. It's alright, I should probably get a new one anyway. Oh my gosh, it made it. Okay, now where did the iron golem go? Oh, he's over there. Okay, let me see if there's any other steps here. I'm pretty sure I need to build a platform for them to spawn in. Let's see. Do they just spawn in the water? I guess they just spawn down here. Alright, last thing I want to do, I guess, is... Can they shouldn't be able to spawn these trapdoors. Let's move the rest of this. Of course I can't. We'll just throw that away. And then... I have one... Oh, I have the one fence post from... Ah, perfect. We'll just throw it there for now. Okay. I think we have it. I think we're good. We'll just get some more lighting here. And then I guess we need a place to grab this stuff from, so that's what the ladders are for, I guess. Or at least that's what the intent was. Okay. Cool. And then, I guess just for my own sake, we'll... Alright, cool. Alright, we have an iron farm now. Just because I have the trapdoors, I'm going to put them here. Alright, cool. Alright guys, so we have a functional iron farm, so that's pretty neat. I've never built one before. Look at that. Look at him go. And I knew I was going to do that. I don't play in the third person very often, so kind of tricky to walk around when I don't know what I'm doing. Alright, we'll do that for now, just because I don't have a shovel. Alright, next thing I want to kind of do here is get some food, because we have been surviving off of a few loaves of bread, just based on luck. So I think what I want to do is start harvesting some of this and maybe start building out a bigger farm here. Maybe even do an automated farm with some water and some dispensers like that. Although we'll probably need some more redstone, so we can go and grab some. I know I already mined a little bit, or I thought I did. Yeah, it's right here. And honestly, that it's probably not enough, but it's close to get things started, at least a smaller farm. So we can start working on that. I did want to also continue working on our little home here, at least get a nice storage system set up. Maybe bring back the tree farm so we can get some wood. I know I have a lot from the first little harvest we did, but alright. Let's offload some of this stuff. Alright. Let's get a new shovel. So much to do, man. There's always stuff to do in this game. That's what makes it great, in my opinion. Yeah. Let's... Guess we already have a chest. So I'm thinking we come down here, and the first thing we have is our storage room, because that is honestly the most important part, I think, in a survival world, is having a good storage system, or at least enough storage. I don't know how big I want to make this either. I don't know how I want to do the storage either, if I want to just do vertical chests or horizontal chests like this when you come in, or if I want to do something more like this off to the side, so I can put like a sign on it and maybe say like, I can't do it right there with the torch, but like wood or, you know, valuables or something. I think this is a good way for saving space, but aesthetic wise, I don't know, it's easier to click if I'm going fast a bigger, wider chest, so it's hard to change these around once you start it, just because the chests get full of resources. But I think we could have right there, have a column, have more there. I think I'm going to start with that, and if we really want to change any of this going forward, we totally can. It's just going to be more of a process, but that is how it goes. It's not a great deal. Okay. Let's eliminate this guy since he's empty. What kind of stones are you crafting over here, buddy? I'm glad that's not like an anvil, because he would be destroying everything. And yeah, this is going to be pretty ugly for now. So, apologies. We need to mine a lot more of this cobbled deep slate to get a very cool aesthetic going, but for now we're just going to leave it as functional. Alright, and we can still open that. Sweet. Okay. So I want to move all of this stuff down here eventually. Get some nice stairs going down. I know we still have some of these deep slate bricks. Okay. Anyways, let's go harvest some food because we are definitely hurting for it. We have some potatoes there. We have beetroots. I don't see the value in beetroots other than maybe trading. The problem with automated farms, at least, I know you can create automatic farms with villagers, like the farmer villagers, and it's kind of difficult to keep active, I feel like, but the automatic farm I'm talking about is at least an automatic harvester, where it will just pour water over all the crops and then collect into a hopper, into a chest, and then you have to replant it all yourself, but I think for now I kind of want to keep it like that, and in the future we can do an auto farm with the villagers, but I don't know. It's just, I feel like if I harvest a ton of food at once, it's not like, it doesn't take that long to replant everything. So it just seems like a little overkill to have a villager farm do it for me. But we can, eventually. Let's cook these potatoes. And let's visit our first ever farm that we just did willy-nilly on the first day, right here. Grab some more potatoes. Yeah, usually some of my past worlds, it takes me like long time to get a potato, and it's usually just because I haven't found a village yet, or I'm like waiting for a zombie to drop one, a carrot or a potato, which is pretty rare. Oh my gosh, okay. It filled up. How long did that take? Is there still lava up there? Yeah? Okay, I'm Googling it right now. Lava farm, Minecraft. Generates infinite lava buckets. How long does it take? It just says that it will eventually. All right, let's see. How long does it take? Okay. 19 minutes, so it takes a full Minecraft day. I feel like we've been here longer than a Minecraft day and it hasn't filled up. Maybe it just like the chunks weren't loaded or something, which could very well be the case. All right. There's a lot of iron golems everywhere. I really kind of want to get some more resources too. We have iron farm. I'm not worried about that anymore. I guess my biggest concern at the moment is... Holy crap, that's working really quick. My biggest concern at the moment is just like running out of... Like, I want to have some blocks. I feel like having blocks takes you a long way in this game if you want to start building cool projects and whatnot, so... We definitely need to go mining again. I don't want to do another mining episode just yet. I might go down and grab some more cobbled deep slate in the meantime, just because that's a pretty boring task, but... let's see, what else can I do this episode? We don't have much time left. Let's grab some of these potatoes that have been cooking. I do have more, might as well throw them on. Split it up. I guess we can move / update this tree farm temporary spot that I had here. I do want to make sure though that the area is well lit so we don't have mobs spawning over here like we had a little bit in the last night. Yeah, we need a sugarcane farm too, which shouldn't be hard here. I don't know if I like this. I mean, it's fine. I might actually want to do that. Just so we can have some ambient light in some of these spots. That should be okay. I won't say it's perfect. Is there... Seems like it's not spawning as much as I thought it would. I don't know. There's a lot of iron golems over here though, anyway. Alright. So... Oh, did he trample my crop? What the heck, bro? Alright. I'm stalling because I don't know what to do. Tree farm. Tree farm, that's what we said we are going to do. Alright. So we have the iron farm over there. We have at least some food temporarily on this plot of land here. I'm wondering if we could... I don't want to knock down the cherry tree, but we might knock down the cherry tree and just make this kind of plot of land here our potato farm. Kind of make a, I'm thinking like a funnel going up with water that then pours down into like a centralized location where the potatoes can be harvested in chests and hoppers. It's gonna be kind of complicated to do a farm like that. I've never built like a funnel one version. It's usually just like a giant ramp of water coming down. But I feel like that might be a little more cool to do. Definitely need a lot more resources for something like that though. And maybe even we could have a like a dome over this and do it kind of in the ground. Maybe that kind of sounds cooler, like a greenhouse type thing, and then we don't have to worry about as many blocks and we can just kind of mine more blocks as we go down. So that sounds like a fun idea anyway. Let's like kind of get an idea of what that might look like. So I'm thinking like something like this. On each of these block layers we can have the crops, and then up here we can have dispensers that then dispense water down, and the crops will then fall down to some central location in the middle where we can collect all of them in a hopper, and then it's pretty easy just run around the different rings and plant the crops again. So I think I like that idea. Just randomly popped into my head. So sure, why not? Let's go with that. Oh my gosh. Very impromptu. This guy really wants to come in here. Does he not know he can just walk around here and just go in this way? Crazy. Crazy, crazy. Let's see. What takes... Can I search like dispenser? Is that gonna come up? I think I need like probably redstone on me to search for that. Okay, I don't know how this search thing works. It seems like it never works for me. Pretty sure you need maybe a bow? Maybe that'll work. No. I could have sworn like all a dispenser was something like this with a redstone and a bow. I could have sworn that's... Oh, it is. Wow, look at me remembering these recipes from forever ago. So, cool. So we'll have something like... This is very rudimentary. Something like this. And then... Just for demonstration... Oh, I probably need stone, don't I? No, I just need... Okay. Very rudimentary here. Oh, that's not what I wanted to do. We'll do something like this. Have redstone and it'll dispense the water. It'll fall down, destroying all the crops. Until it goes all the way down to the middle, and that should eliminate the possibility of crops getting stuck on anything too. A lot of the times these farms that I make, unless I build up really tall walls on the side, will have like a centralized, I don't know, walkway between like water sources sometimes, and crops will break and get stuck up on those platforms, and we don't want to deal with that. So I think this would be a quick, fun way to do it. We can always, I guess, make it bigger if we want. But for now, I would imagine we want to just kind of like, I don't know. We can start it here. I think I kind of want to... I do like the walkway here that I made. I do kind of want to keep some of this natural, I guess. So I'm thinking we would like put the dispensers here. This would be the first ring. And then like on the outside we could have like, oh, maybe we want to move it in a ring. I'm just thinking of the redstone nightmare that this might cause. Unless I can activate them from below, which I'm not good enough at redstone to really know how to do that. I don't think it's just as easy as, like, let's do some experimentation real quick. I don't think it's just as easy as doing something like this. I wish it was, but where is this lever? What if I put a block there? Oh, okay. So maybe we can do that. Let's start with that idea. And then all the way around here we can either like build up something cool around it, or even like have a, like I said, a dome of glass or something, making it kind of look like a greenhouse. I think that'd be kind of cool. I don't know. But I'm gonna go gather some more resources for that, because that'll take a lot of redstone and obviously more blocks than I have for like all those dispensers and whatnot. But I think that's the plan moving forward. So yeah, I think we'll wrap it there for this episode. We have a working iron farm, as we can see over here, which is very, very useful. See how much iron we have just after like a few minutes. 49. Like, that's insane. So, and we just got more there. So that was a great first little farm that we built here, and then we'll work on the potato farm here next time. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.